Here's another one from David Kelichek. Is it a requirement that we build a community before we contact the publisher? We'd like to focus on dev side because we're a small team and organic growth takes a lot of time.
It does, David. And it's not a requirement. Nobody's going to have a checkbox that says don't submit your game if you don't have, 2,000 wish lists. But fundamentally, yeah, it's a requirement. You need to be building that community from the moment you have something to share. It doesn't matter if that's a screenshot, if that's a GIF, if that's whatever. You absolutely 100% need to be building that community from day one. And it's not something that you have to spend a ton of money on. The guy to my left does community management stuff for people. There's a lot of folks on our Discord server who are freelance community management people, and they can absolutely work with you. Don't pay them on a rev share. We're not going to recommend they work on a rev share. Pay your people, but we're not talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars to get it done. Have somebody who has done it before, who is accustomed to doing it, let them handle it, pay them to do it. And that way you don't have to worry about it. You don't need to take time out of your day when you're doing programming or art or design or whatever else to do community management. Let them do it. I'm a prime example. I suck at Twitter, but the fine folks over at Vicarious PR handle all of our social media and all of that sort of stuff for indie game business. And I love them. They are wonderful to us. So yes, definitely let somebody who knows what they're doing do it. But just keep in mind, it doesn't necessarily have to cost you a shitload of money.
Yeah, and a good community manager will be asking you for content. Give us images, give us gameplay, give us this, tell us the news, tell us the right? And then they can manage your Discord, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, TikTok. All right.
Wait, hold on. So somebody asked if we can ask more. I don't have anywhere to go for another 20 minutes.
Okay,
so
I'm good. We'll do it.
All right. So we'll probably end up splitting this up on the podcast because
I
don't want people looking at it going, holy shit, I don't want to listen to Jay talk for an hour and a half. But yeah, if you got questions, keep going in. I mean, I'll sit here and answer questions until I have to go pick up my son. So yeah.
All right. Vixen Gamer, what's the minimum size of the community you need before going to a publisher?
0. You don't need to have any of it. It's just a tremendous help if you do. But it's also, like I said earlier, if it's not a situation where you want to say, completely hide it. If your numbers are low, that's okay. Just say, look, we're a small developer. We don't have time to do this. But there's not, like I said, there's not like a checkbox that you're going to have on a submission page. It's like, do you have more than 4,000 people on Twitter? Are there more than, 800 people in your Discord? I mean, we look at games all the time and pull up, they're like, join our Discord. We look at it and there's like 30 people in there. That's fine. I understand that you're a developer. You're not a marketing firm, so there's not necessarily a hard number, but it's something that you just need to be working on. You need to be building it because like everything else in life, you can only count on yourself at the end of the day.